Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. No Batwoman this week. Yeah boy! I've got a week to recover. It returns next week. And then the week after that, there is the 5-part, oh my lord, Crisis on Infinite Earths, which I'm going to review. I might be out of the loop with the other shows, Arrow and Flash and all that. Gave up on them long ago. But I'm going to watch all 5 parts, and I will be doing a review in a couple of weeks' time of the Crisis crossover. Can't wait for the Batwoman episode. But it's that time of the month again. Blop! Where we have a look at the revenue charts. Yes, and there are some very interesting things. I've got my last month here, so I can compare and contrast. And there's some very interesting things which have kind of happened. Some weird things when I say interesting. But first, let's say the biggie. That across all platforms, that is console, PC and mobile, spending is down year over year 3%. And it's a big drop-off, apparently, in the console segment, which faced a difficult comparison against the Red Dead Redemption 2 launch last year. And so there wasn't anything of Red Dead 2's caliber. When you have a look at the console, it's very, it's, like I said, it's really weird. The console chart is really weird. But we'll get into that. Mobile grew, though, another 7%, continues to be the market leader. It's not gaming. It can fuck off. So, let's get straight into it. Number 10, Roblox, again, for PC. I think it's held the number 10 spot for 3 or 4 months on the bounce, which is, again, I must reiterate my concern. It is a kids game targeted at kids for kids. This is the value of microtransactions, folks. Console, we see that FIFA slips, FIFA 19 that is, slips down. To be expected now that FIFA 20, of course, is out. And Mobile Mafia City, which is a new entry, this one. We'll get on to... never mind. We'll get on to something later. Not a lot really to say about these. Number 9. Here we go. Here is the first weird thing. Well, it's going to be weird when I compare it with something else. Number 9 for PC is The Outer Worlds. Okay? So you're saying to yourself, fine, you know, it came out. It was a good game. Lots of people seem to like it. Remember, Outer Worlds Epic Store exclusive. Okay? So, console, you're probably thinking, what? Maybe 5, 6, something like that? No. The Outer Worlds has not charted on console. This is really odd. This is really odd. Epic Store exclusive, coming in at number 9. Console not making the top 10. So that's going to be interesting, just in regards to number of units sold. Of the Outer Worlds in general. I'd like to know how many sold. It got great response from the audience, got great critical response as well, and I suppose this shows, with this being at number 9, that people aren't bothered if it's on the Epic Store or Steam. They will purchase it regardless. Yeah, there's a lot of profiling by people. Well, it hasn't released yet. It releases in 6 months. You know, and all that kind of business for when it does eventually come onto Steam. But people seem to be purchasing from the Epic Games Store quite happily. And console, Apex Legends making a return in here. Now, Apex Legends in itself, again, this is where things get even weirder. Apex Legends comes in at number 9 on the console, but doesn't chart on PC. This is so weird this month. Outer Worlds charts on PC, doesn't chart on console. Apex Legends charts on console, doesn't chart on PC. So weird. But Apex Legends did have its best month since the title's launch quarter. It generated $45 million from in-game spending in October across console and PC, up 16 million from last month. The growth, they reckon, is I think probably due to other stuff underperforming by the looks of it as well. And yeah, it's still a long ways off other games, though. It has, dropped off significantly, but that's just weird. The console side, it's got me. And then mobile Clash Clans, who cares? Number 8, World of Tanks slips a spot, continues to do well. And slipping down in the console, Grand Theft Auto 5, which recently, of course, won Expansion of the Year with their gambling casino. A lot of people have contacted me as regards to this. Like, how the hell did Grand Theft Auto 5 win Expansion of the Year with their casino when Shadowlands came out and was an absolute smash hit? The simple fact is, folks, engagement. That's what it would be down to. Grand Theft Auto 5 has massive engagement right now. Massive. Way more than Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy 14 might have well been a better expansion, probably by a country mile in terms of quality of content and stuff. But so many people are currently having a resurgence on Grand Theft Auto 5 that they look at the engagement, the numbers of people who are actually playing. That's why it wins. That's why it wins. And it's clearly earning them a pretty penny. Lineage for the mobile, who cares? Coming in at number 7 on PC, Fortnite goes up 2 spots from last month. And on console, Borderlands 3 drops down from number 3 to number 7, but still clearly selling well. Here comes more crazy stuff, though, folks. Borderlands 3 for the PC isn't in the charts. It's gone out of the top 10. The weirdness continues. Just a steady decline on the console, but as regards to PC, you're out of here. You're out. It's gone. Again, this is such a weird month. This month. And then on mobile, Coin Master. Why don't you just call it Give Me a Credit Card? What's the last 3 digits on the back of your credit card? Just call it that, you piece of shit. Number 6, Call of Duty Modern Warfare for PC. I think that chart's rather low. for PC. Console, Fortnite going up a spot. And mobile, Monster Strike. Now, I will say, Modern Warfare is going to make another appearance on console. Not going to tell you where. Number 5, World of Warcraft West goes up a spot. Now, I said last month, when it was number 6, I said the only reason why this is really number 6 is because of Borderlands 3 charting so high with the PC crowd. But, of course, with Borderlands 3 dropping out of the charts this month, World of Warcraft Classic again shows its strength, again shows how it's been propping up World of Warcraft game, and it's crazy for all the people. Oh no, it's also the current version. Fuck off. It's not. There is no evidence leading up to this that suggests that at all. In actual fact, World of Warcraft was on its way down and it went out of the charts. It only started emerging back into the charts when people were getting ready to subscribe for Classic, and then when Classic came out, huge boost, and then it's maintained. So this is clearly a Classic growth, and clear now being Classic sustaining it. So that's a bit crazy. NBA 2K20 drops from the first spot on console down to number 5. Described as the worst NBA game released to date. Massively criticised due to its horrific microtransaction content. This is a AAA annual franchise piece of shit, which is monetized like a mobile game, Burning Hell 2K. Mobile, no, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Number 4, Crossfire, going back up a spot again due to the drop of Borderlands 3, holding its own. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint coming in at number 4 on the console. What? What? This was classified as a big fat flop by Ubisoft. In actual fact, due to the flop of Breakpoint, it's pulled a lot of its games. It's actually cancelled a lot of its games, pushed them back. Of course, it's pushing them back to meet financial windows, because that's why we release games now. We don't release games when they're ready. We don't release games when they're at a suitable level of quality. We release games when they fit into financial quarters, because everyone, that's why. I imagine, and again, I just want to say, how does this get here and the Outer Worlds doesn't? Is beyond me. Absolutely beyond me. But don't worry, folks, there is more craziness to come. You haven't seen what there's more craziness to come, but we'll get into that in a moment. I imagine next month this is going to take a steep drop, if not leave the charts. That is my prediction. Pokemon Go slips a couple, but I imagine it's still raking in the dough, from what I can gather. And number 3, we've got the Fantasy Westwood Journey Online 2. I've looked into these games. I don't want to touch them. They look so generic, it's unreal. Destiny 2 on console. Wow! Destiny 2 coming out of nowhere. Absolutely fucking nowhere into the charts, which is really interesting because, of course, the latest expansion came out September. We've had September's earnings, and it wasn't even in the top 10 on console. Wasn't even in the top 10 on PC. Looked like, it wasn't worth talking about. But now in October, has word of mouth spread? Has word of mouth spread that Destiny 2 is worth checking out? Now, I personally really enjoyed the new expansion. It felt far more Destiny-like. I felt as if I had a lot more options and stuff to go for. I like the kind of battle pass system. I thought that was pretty good as well. It seemed to work for Destiny. Even though they have shifted the store into your menu tabs, the store isn't egregious at all. I do understand people's frustration with the transmog system. Absolutely, I feel that as well. I think you should be able to transmog anything that you want. I also do agree with people that the shader business is still a complete fucking mess. Absolute mess. And just needs to be remedied. But, we'll see. We'll see what the future brings. But coming in at number 2. And then Candy Crush Saga, give us your money. King Activision, give us your money. We're a sack of scum coming in at number 3. Dungeon Fighter Online at number 2 for PC, which means you could probably guess number 1. FIFA 20 staying at number 2 on console. And Last Shelter Survival coming in at number 2 on mobile. Not that I give a shit. It was at number 3 last week. It's just jumped up a spot. League of Legends takes console number 1. And Call of Duty Modern Warfare takes PC, sorry, for League of Legends. Console Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This is why, again, intriguing stuff. Number 1 console, number 6 on PC. World of Warcraft, classic WoW, fends off Modern Warfare. That is crazy. That is crazy. You'd expect it to spike and then go down, but no. No. But takes the console top spot. So it's going to be, again, it's going to be interesting to see what happens to this next month. are we going to see a pretty steep drop? But, you know, Black Ops 4 stayed in the charts for a long time. It's dropped out now, but last month it was number 6. You know, and it held its position in the charts for a long time. So maybe Modern Warfare is going to hang around both, maybe, for a while. Probably not PC, actually. Probably drop off PC quite quick. But might hang around on console for a while. Honor of Kings, who gives a toss? But Modern Warfare sold an estimated 4.75 million digital units across console and PC. Down 11%, though, from Blops 4 last year. Although there were fewer days this year due to a later launch in the month. Well, the average selling price of the digital units also declined from last year due to the lack of season pass bundles and shit like that. So how that's going to be received by shareholders is going to be interesting. Because this came out a few days ago, I want to go check out. It came out Friday, this. I want to go check out the stock price for Activision and see if there's been any, you know, any movement on that. But yeah, an interesting month with some crazy stuff. No Outer Worlds charting on console. Borderlands 3 vanished from PC. Destiny 2 coming in out of nowhere. World of War Classic holding firm. I think that's huge. I think that's really, really huge and shows the value of the people who have been brought back into the game due to that. I'll draw a breath. So yeah, very, very interesting stuff. We'll do it all again before Christmas, which is only 1 month away today. You're welcome. So I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming. Links there in the description box down below. I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. Bye for now.